Jamie the Haymaker Hay here as always with Ian M16 Butlin. On to our next bout. A teammate of mine, Aaron Johnson, is taking on Alex Masuku.
What do you know about Alex Masuku, Aaron? Aaron's obviously prepared, you know him well. We don't know much about Alex, do we?
Young up-and-coming fighter. Aaron taking the centre of the cage there. You know, took a year out now. Come on, leaps and bounds in the past 12 months as well. Masuku there, pushing forward on Aaron though. Nice low kick. Moving forward. Taking the centre so far, Ian. Yeah, you can see Masuku there rocking the gloves of ACB though.
Yeah.
Meaning he will have fought on the ACB show. Very, very good. Up and coming.
Well, it just shows again that ICE are getting in some good guys, good international guys. You know, to fight against, you know, I mean, Tom Blackledge does a lot of the matchmaking. Carl Prince, he's not making it easy for his guys.
Oh, absolutely not. And that's what Tom obviously asked for. He asked for the toughest fights possible for any of our guys. And you can see here, Aaron's in a fight here against Masuku. But he's going up against the cage. He's trying to wrestle him now. Looking at wrist control. Took a knee to the midsection there though, Ian.
Yeah, he did. Masuku again, solid left knee. Aaron's working the knees to the thighs, trying to stop obviously any attacks coming from those legs.
Aaron, former Royal Marine Commando.
And them guys are pretty fit.
I believe so, Ian.
We saw Martin Stapleton obviously in the corner of Antonio Sheldon again. He was a PTI in the Royal Marines.
Another Marine, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, fit guys.
Looking for a headlock here from Aaron. He's got to be careful.
Yeah,
giving his back up though.
I was just going to say, he doesn't want to give up the back at all.
Pushing that head down there.
Nice knee there. Though. Yeah, Masuku is getting good control. Obviously,
good elbow from Aaron.
Aaron in his own corner, listening to instructions of Tom Blackledge. He's got very good sparring, obviously, at your gym. At a similar weight, Gav Hughes.
Oh, he took a big shot there though from Masuku, but Aaron keeps coming forward. Yeah, absolutely, you're right, Ian.
Oh, more big shots. He needs to get the takedown here. Get his head back together.
He's got a push on that elbow now and come out to the side. He's in half guard, so he should be all right from there. There's a bit of a gap there, Ian, so he doesn't look too bad. But yeah, absolutely. Go back to what you're saying.
Yeah.
He's got people like Darryl Golden, who we're going to see later on tonight. He's got obviously Reese Ackers and none other than Big Tasty himself, Gavin Hughes.
And obviously a well-known commentator called Jamie the Haymaker here. So some good guys. Like, you know, talking about the sparring at your gym, obviously I've been over a couple of times. See the guys.
It's instilled from Tom, isn't it?
Yeah,
and you know Tom as well as I do.
Yeah.
And if not better with your M1 days and what the way Tom fights. In fact, I remember seeing a picture of Tom the other day with Saif Khan.
Yeah, that was from our M1 team training.
Well, is that not what Tom is? Is that not what he does?
Yeah,
to
that
people?
was perfect. It was like, Saif Khan's a good 110 kilos. Tom at the time I think was on his way down to 93, but will have been weighing about 100. To see two guys that size grappling in the way that they were, pulling off, go-go platters and stuff was amazing.
Well, that's what people don't realise about Tom, do they? About his grappling side. But back to the action here, Ian. We've got Aaron Johnson trying to move forward now. Do some good work on the ground there to take over this fight a little bit.
He just, for me, I just would like to see him just be a little more
Nice
positive.
body
That's
shot,
nice, yeah, that's better work. But I'd like to see him follow it up with something.
That big left hand over the top.
Yeah, but I think he's just a bit wary, you know, because he's been caught with a few shots. He just seems to be stalling him a little bit.
He seems to get caught, Aaron, but it doesn't seem to faze him a great deal. I mean, obviously we've seen...
Well, when he did get caught with a couple of shots, he just went for the takedown, cleared his head, which is exactly the right thing to do.
The catfish walks to his corner there. Obviously, we were talking about Tom a second ago. There's not much better in the corner than Tom, is there, Ian?
No, very good coach, knows his fighters well, and he's very passionate about his fighters as well. That was another good round. That
yeah, I think Aaron had a very good round there. I think, you know, he had a little bit in the middle where Masuku really sort of took over a little bit for a minute or so, but I think Aaron dealt with it really well. Just going back to the M1 days there, by the way, with yourself and Tom. Tell us what that was like, obviously going out into Japan and places like that.
Just a fantastic experience to fight in somewhere like Japan, which, you know, was for me somewhere I'd always wanted to go. To go out there and fight with the Japanese crowd and Japanese fighters was just amazing. Obviously Russia again and fighting in America. All that, as you know, and as a team we got very close, so it was good. You know, you can't ask for better experiences.
And by close, you mean you beat the shit out of each other, and that's what we like.
and then hugged afterwards, yeah.
So back to the action here. Aaron goes for that takedown. Great sprawl there from Masuku.
Yeah, that was good defence.
Big overhand. Aaron's got to be careful. He's got to watch that overhand left, because Masuku really throws that. But great work from Aaron there to take him down. Drags him to the ground. Looking to work in that.
And again, just as I said, you know, as soon as it is getting a bit heated and he's getting caught with some shots, he does manage to get the takedown and clear his head.
Trying to work the half guard now. I'm trying to drop some shots down. I'd like to see some elbows now from Aaron. And this is where it sort of comes into the pro game now, where we can start dropping elbows. Obviously, we've seen some fantastic amateur fights tonight, Ian, but now we're on to the pros, and this is where things get really serious.
This is it. Obviously, 5-minute rounds, elbows involved, twisting leg locks. I would like to see Aaron using, as you say, using the elbow. Look, he put his hand on the head there like he was going to drop the elbow.
And I went for a body shot. Again, working from half guard. It's good to drop the body shots, but let's look for them elbows now. Let's look to drag that elbow across the face. And I can see Tom shouting for that now, asking for that.
Both guys noticeably tired, and we talked about Aaron's fitness. You know, it's a different sort of fitness, this, to just running or anything else, really.
In fairness, training with Aaron, he's one of the fittest guys in our gym. He really is unbelievable fitness, yeah. He's up there with the likes of Andrew the Vice Clamp, who we're going to see later on for fitness. You know, the guy's like a Duracell bunny, just keeps going. Working at top position here now. I'd like to see a few more elbows. He's working the body really well. I'd like to see him start pushing off the head with that left hand and dropping that elbow.
Yeah, just a bit more work, I think. You know, he's in that top position. He just needs to be putting a little bit of a stamp on it.
Yeah, absolutely. He's working it. You know, he's putting the arm across the neck and using it beautifully there. But I'd like to see him really start trying to cut Masuku up now and cause some serious damage to him. That's what we need to do in this fight, to drag it out. And you know, Masuku's clearly a tough guy and very hard to stop. You know, it says a lot though, doesn't it, when you fought in the likes of ACB and things like that. It's a big thing, isn't it? And I think ICE is becoming one of the promotions where you fight in ICE, you're a good fighter.
Yeah, I certainly think so. And we were just talking earlier, obviously with Kane Russo, Brendan Loughlin, about Tanko and ICE and how they've stepped up the game for the UK shows.
Sorry, Ian, just to stop you there, he's took his back now and he's gone for a body triangle, working that body lock. He's trying to get that right arm's across the neck now. He's trying to drag that left arm off. If he can release that left arm, this could be serious danger for Masuku.
Yeah, well, he's got the body lock on, as I said.
He might go palm to palm here and then try and switch it to the rear naked choke.
Can't see from our angle if it's deep under the neck.
No, he has to let that go.
Yeah. I think it was more of a face bar, it wasn't underneath the chin. Aaron's still working, still trying to get the position.
This is great work from Aaron Johnson, though. This is next level stuff from him. Yeah, a lot of face barring going on at the minute.
Yeah, which can set it up, you know, you can use the face bar, straighten up your opponent, and then work to get under the chin. Masuku doing a good job of defending.
He's locked that arm up, actually. He's let it go. But he's going... At the minute, Masuku's doing everything right here, Ian. He's going the 2-to-1. He's going on the locking arm there.
Yeah, well, he's doing the textbook defence to a rear naked choke. He's stretching him out there.
This will take a lot, but you can see he's really high up on the chin there, which makes it into more of a chin and like a nose bar kind of thing across his face. It's an uncomfortable position, but if you can withstand it, you're not going out. That's the main thing, Ian.
It certainly is.
Another good round there for Aaron, the Catfish Johnson. He looks a bit disappointed in that, actually.
Yeah, well, I think he'd got a good position there, and I think he was hoping that he might get the finish. Tom there trying to keep him relaxed.
Mark the power ballad in the corner as well. And of the Blackledge alumni, along with Alex, the Amish assassin there, just lurking behind. So, if you're in the corner of Masuku, Ian, what would you be saying right now?
I think he's having his best success standing. So I think trying to avoid the takedown, trying to work some big shots.
Doesn't look tired, does he?
He doesn't look tired at all, no. I mean, to say he's had, a very good fit fighter on his back for so long, he doesn't look too rattled.
Third and final round in the first of the pro fights tonight, Ian. We've got a fantastic action-packed card coming up.
I mean, we really have had some really good match 3-rounders so far, and this is the first of the pros, and again, we're having a 3-rounder.
Oh, it's certainly action-packed. Johnson going straight for that takedown. Great stuff, though.
Yeah, that was good defence there. Again, Masuku defending the takedown, really making Johnson work for these takedowns.
He's making him work for him. Aaron going for that high crotch takedown, which we've seen him do so many times in the amateur game. Let's see if he can get that now.
Well, he's working the knees into the thigh, trying to soften him up for it.
If he turned that right shoulder there, he could have maybe dragged him down to the ground, but he's let that go. So again, going for that high crotch, like I said, Ian, we've seen him do that a lot in the amateur stage, up against people like Antonio Sheldon, who just won the title tonight.
That's right. Let's see if we can get this takedown. Masuku's so good at defending, really, really making it difficult for Aaron Johnson.
I actually think it's been a very dominant fight so far for Aaron. I think he's looked in good shape. I think it's
constantly been Masuku defending. That's definitely the case. It's just Aaron's not really got himself just anything solid enough to put a dint in him, if you know what I mean. He's dominating, but without really doing any damage.
Aaron needs to turn that left arm out now. He needs to turn it round. He needs to get his back against the fence and turn that left arm out. When someone's trying to grab your back like that, Ian, it's not best going palm for palm on it. It's best going dragging the arm out and going up against the cage. That's what he needs to do here.
It looks tired, and Masuku's kneeing at those legs, working away at the legs.
Good work from Masuku here.
It is solid shots there. As it goes back into the blackledge MMA corner.
Masuku dragging for that choke there. Look how he may crawl on his back a little bit, but he's giving up, and he's still dropping them knees though. But I think it may be too little too late for Masuku if he just keeps doing this. I think he needs to go for a finish. The first 2 rounds haven't gone his way, Ian.
No, definitely not. But I think he's using this to try and weaken him up before he goes for a takedown. I think Masuku's going to try and get top position. I don't know how long's left, but he's got to do something. Masuku's behind.
There we go. So he's now switched out and got his back into the cage. And he's dropping some knees against Masuku. Masuku trying to disengage. But for the first time, Masuku looks a little bit tired there, Ian.
Yeah, I think both guys will be. This has been a really hard fought fight.
Yeah, a lot of movement from Aaron at the minute, but I think he's just biding his time a little bit to get to the end of this round, to be honest with you.
Yeah, well, he doesn't want to get caught with any of those swinging shots from Masuku, not late on in this round.
Goes for that body kick though there. Paws out that left hand. Again, just keeps the movement going. Again, we've seen a lot in his amateur career, we've seen a lot of movement from Aaron. And it seems to be, one of his real plus sides.
Oh, it's a nice right hook there from Masuku. He wants to be careful doing these spinning techniques because Masuku's stepping in after them, trying to work the strikes.
Yeah, he's on the back foot a little bit for this round, but watch out, he's got to watch that neck, but not long left this round. And that is the end of the 3rd round, and we go to the judges' decision there.
And after 3 rounds of action, we've had the gold to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges scored about 29-28. For your winner by unanimous decision,